my Sonic Blast right here, and it is about the only thing keeping me going. Welcome back to like one of the best videos of the month. And I don't know how we are already back to filming one again, but it is time to film our November reset. So very exciting stuff. It did the thing where it changed to being very cool lighting again. I don't know why it does that. It's turning bluer and bluer by the second. Okay, I think I fixed it. I hope it doesn't change back to like the weird lighting. Hello. Let's talk about October and get ready for November like we do every month. It's a great time. It is currently the 25th. Yeah, the 25th. And so that means it is time to get ready for November, which is so hard to believe. Like seriously, I don't know how we are here, but somehow we are. So for those of you who do not know, we're going to do a couple of things today. We are going to, let me get set up here. We are going to go over everything that we wrote down in here for October. We're going to like, you know, talk about accomplishments, challenges, stuff like that. And then we're going to prep for November and do a whole bunch of planning. So let's go over goals from October. We're gonna do a whole little October recap before we get into November. So for my personal goals, I wanted to read one book, and I am proud to say I read 3 books. I said one book on here, but then in a separate thing, I made these 3 books my kind of October TBR. So I started with People We Meet on Vacation, and I would also like to say that I read all of these books within the last week and a half. So I didn't read throughout the whole month. I read People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I said I think I'd give it like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Like, it was solid, enjoyed reading it. Took me a while to get into it, but honestly that could just be me because sometimes it takes me a while to get into the books I'm reading. Then I read this book. It's called Love at First Sight by Anna E. Collins. So good. Charles picked this out for me for my birthday and I loved it so much. Like seriously, so good. So I would give this like 4.5, 5 stars. I don't know what it was, but I loved this book. And then Ali Hazelwood did it again so well. This book was so good. It made me want to reread Love Hypothesis because I just love Ali Hazelwood's writing so much. This is her new book, Love on the Brain. I would honestly say she's one of my favorite authors. I think she just is so good, and she focuses all on women in STEM. So I love that as a woman in STEM. Hers are a little different because they are less of the medical, more of the like actual science part, but still. So I read 3 books, so I did hit that goal, thankfully. Keep trying with TikTok, post 1 per week. I think I almost did that. Like I did about like 1 or 2. I think I've done like 3 or 4 TikToks this month, so feeling pretty good about that. Plan a girls' night. Kind of. I'm doing a like dental school night on Sunday where I am going to be doing like pumpkin carving, but it's not just girls, but I'm still gonna count it because it's the sentiment of like having a little like fun, not school related night. 4 school goals. First one is to study for biochem earlier. Considering biochem is in 3 days and I am so stressed because I have not studied, we're gonna say we failed that one. Get a 10 out of 10 on a histo quiz. Have not done. Keep getting 9 out of 10s. So haven't done that yet. Who knows, maybe the one I take on Thursday will be the one. And then log 6 extra hours in the sim lab. I did do that, so I'm very proud of myself for that. For wellness, 8,000 steps, working out, drinking water. I have been doing that because I've been doing the 80-day 6 fix, which is like a throwback way to like 2020. But that has been really helping me. And then for expenses, I wanted to work at least 2 jobs for dog sitting. I've done way more than that. I've overshot my goal by a lot, which I'm very excited about. So kind of killed the game on that one as well. So for the most part, I am really, really proud of myself. I'm just super proud of myself for the way that I tackled my goals. So I think I'm going to write out some accomplishments and challenges that I had with the month so I can really finish out this this October sheet, and then we will go from there. So accomplishments: crushing my personal finance and wellness goals. Very excited about that. A challenge, I would say, is just finding my balance with school. You would think I'd be done finding my balance, but still have not quite gotten there. So we are done with October. Now we're going to switch over to November, which is this pretty orange color. So I need to pick out what color I want for my little, I want to like, maybe I'll do red. That could be kind of fun to keep it like fall themed. I don't really want to do orange on orange. I don't know if that'd be like quite a cute look. That is all. So a lot of exams and fun stuff happening. Okay, so time to start thinking about goals. I haven't like really thought this through yet. Okay, I'm gonna fill out all these goals, then we'll talk them through, okay? Okay, we have our goals. Let's go through them. Okay, so for personal, I want to have a no study day. I'm thinking over Thanksgiving break, I just want a day where I don't even touch school. I just do my own thing. I can still work on like YouTube stuff or stuff that I want to, but I just don't even want to think about school for one day at least. Sorry, my phone is like literally blowing up for some reason. Don't know why. Okay, I want to read 3 more books. I feel like that's a good goal. And hopefully I can spread them out so I don't read all 3 of them in literally a week's span. And I want to reorganize the kitchen and closets. I just feel like they've gotten messy, and I feel like it'd be good to like get them organized before Vlogmas starts, because Vlogmas is gonna be a doozy. Speaking of, I want to go, moving on to school, I want to finish all of my Simodont exercises in November. They're all due in December, but anything I can get done now, I want to get done. So when it comes to December, I can focus on Vlogmas and studying for finals, and that is it. I actually finish anatomy in November, and then we move on to head and neck anatomy. So I want to finish anatomy with a B. I feel like that's very manageable. I've gotten A's on 2 tests and like a B- on 1. So like as long as I keep my trend, I will be fine. And then I want to have 2 perfect to-do list days. I'm going to adjust how I'm sitting. So a perfect to-do list day is a day where I finish every single thing on my to-do list. And I feel like that hasn't been happening recently because I've been losing motivation or I've been unrealistic with my goals. So I want to have 2 days at least where I finish every single thing on my to-do list. I feel like that'll be a fun like confidence booster. Okay, for wellness, I want to have a perfect month of closing my loops on my thing. I've actually been pretty darn good about it because of everything I've been doing. So I just want to keep doing it and like make sure I do it. And then I said try stretching twice a week. I have pectoral femoral pain syndrome, which means that basically my knees are not great. So I want to start like doing the stretches I'm supposed to strengthen my knees so that I can like increase the exercises I'm doing. Because like right now I cannot bike because my knees just don't have the strength to do that. So I want to like, you know, start actually taking care of my knees. And then I was going to do a 3rd one, but I was like, I just wrote 80 Day 6 Fix because that's a whole like goal within itself. And so just keep doing that. And then for expenses, I want to work 3 jobs. And yeah, that's about it. I don't have too many specific goals when it comes to expenses. But now, my favorite part, I don't know if it's your favorite part, but I love it. It is time to fill out my monthly calendar and the first month of November in my planner. So I'm going to set you all up so you can watch, and let's do this. bye.